fantastic. Okay, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This is the moment many of you have been waiting for. This is going to be the Furniture Mart project using Python, Pandas, matplotlib, and friends. Okay, but first of all, I want to bring to your attention a really good video I watched that has to do with using Quarto. Okay, and there's a link to the video in the description below. Quarto is used to create finished documents like PDF files, like HTML files, like dashboards, like Word documents, like PowerPoint slides. It works with R, Python, and Julia. It works with both VS Code, RStudio, and Jupyter Notebooks to create finished reports. Okay, I just want to quickly show you this video here. Again, the link to the video is in the, it's somewhere down there someplace. It's just right here, okay? Okay. This is a fantastic 30-minute video to get. Here's the larger version over here, okay? But this is really all you need to get started creating finished HTML reports, okay? So enough of that. Let's get on with the show. We're using the same requirements that we used for the previous three ones. We're using the same requirements that we used for both BigQuery and R. And is that it? We may have done something else, but that may be it for right now. So let's close this. Okay. Let's fire up our environment here. Main document, let's see, there's our working directory. Okay. So anyway, let's go over here. And in your absence, something else I wanted to say, let's see something here. Oh, also, there's a link to the repository, to get a repository in the description below that contains it contains the requirements, it contains the data, and it's going to contain all the weekly code. Okay, so let's get started here. You know the usual suspects, right? We don't actually need this because we already got. Oh, one note, I know what I was going to say. Go out, before you run any new projects, go out and run conda update --all to update because they just released a newer version of matplotlib which fixed a problem which occurred with the updated version last week. What's that up there? Remove lines. No idea what that means. Let's see, what else do we have here? Well, we have to have something in order to read. We got, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Never seen that before. So let's come back over here. Let's re-enter our stuff. Import PD. Import. Well, let's do NumPy. Import, not import, import. just for the fun of it, as what is SNS? Okay, come down here then. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this though. Let's get rid of this right here. All right. Because what happened, the trouble, the annoying thing about using Jupyter notebooks like this is that you have to go back from the top and run it every single. Now again, I don't know what's causing this here. If you have any idea, just drop me a comment below and let me know. Okay. So let's get rid of this. Because what I was about to say was that what does that mean? Removed lines. Yes, that's correct. See if I do a save. That gets rid of no. Okay. Yes, we did remove some lines. Okay. But if you want to use Quarto, you have to install Quarto using pip install Quarto. Then you have to come up here and install the Quarto extension. You want to call the Jupyter convention, and you want to use okay. So where are we up here now? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and then load our code down to here. Let's just do this. I'm just going to put a separate thing here. What are we going to do here? Okay, there's no dim. Okay. So let's run this to load our libraries, load the data. Import, if I can spell import correctly. So we're going to load the libraries, load the data, fix the date stamps. Okay, good. Then we're going to come down there and take a look at what do we got? 44,000 things. Let's do this. Let's just look at the columns. Here's the columns. You know, it's kind of interesting. We have total sales and quantity, right? So we don't know, is this actually the sales is that the total sales for each line? Or what? Because we got quantity. So it could be, you know, sales times quantity is price. The interesting is we have no negative sales amount, but we have a negative profit amount. Okay. What else can we look at here? Let's just see. Description. Clear this. Now the only thing we're really interested in, okay, is probably just now is this correct? Do I have to do this? Let's see. Let's see. Right? Because we're only interested in, let's see. So what if this would work? Okay. So let's fix that. Let's just ask it to rewrite this code. Let's start with something easy. My guess is, of course I can. Okay. Okay. So I was basically right. I just don't need this. But I do need the double brackets, right? Yeah. So let's run this again. Clear this. And this. So what we're actually looking for here is this here, okay? This is what we're looking for. So we have 2,121 rows. The average quantity sold is 3.7, minimum 1, maximum 14, first and third quartile, very close total sales, again the same count. The average sales $349, minimum $1.89. First quartile, so there's a fairly large spread between the first and third quartile with a maximum of $4,116. So this would be the maximum for sales. Profits, the interesting one, we got if you look between the first and third quartile, it goes from -12 to 33. So that's kind of strange. Huh? Okay, good. All right. So now we got that. Okay. And as always, don't be bashful. Stop by the chat session and say hi, all right? Well, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, wait, stop. Forgot to give you the data. Oh, forgot to give you the data. Man, Dave. Oops. But you see, you can actually perform the data analysis right inside the ChatGPT window. It says show the. Okay, good. Now I'm not quite sure. Now there's a lot of things you can do, for instance, to hide like the code and stuff again, only display the output. We got up here. Now what do we got up here? We don't really need that. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Now this time around, I'm actually just creating an HTML report, okay? So we come back up here in that case, and all this has been taken care of. You know, we shouldn't need to run it, but man, this should have already been done. All right, let's see if it works. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come back over here. And you know, for the sake of convenience, daggone, I made this leave everything up here. Even though it's kind of redundant to reload the data here. Okay, let's do this. See, it's redundant to have to go back and reload the libraries and the data, but you know what? Sometimes it's just, oh, name cells not defined. See, because it's coming back up to here, but we don't want to do that. We want to start down here. But it's going back up and it's loading everything. Okay, so here's our initial 3 plots. Okay, very good. Very good. Let's install another package here. Let's see if we can install iTables. So we're off to a rip-roaring good start. We got the first plots completed. We will, of course, be recreating all 10 projects, so be sure to mark your calendars. We'll come back at it Wednesday evening to do either finish up project 1 or begin project 2, by which time I should have a better understanding of how to, the tweaks we can make to the Quarto document to make it a little better looking. I'm looking for a Python package to format tables. So we can come back over here then. Let's just do this. Now obviously this is sort of one of them questions, which is I'm not actually answering the question. Very good. So what we do is we come down to here and we replace this with show, right? There it is. Save that, clear that. So that's not a bad looking table, is it? You can also do things like sort and stuff like that, so that's okay. What were the other options we can do here? Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we got a nice table. Okay. We got our charts for total sales by year, total quantity by year, and total profit by year. Okay, good. Question number 2. Question number 2. Create summary table showing total sales by month. We got sales by year, right? We got tables for sales by year. Okay. But let's take this first of all, right? Come down to here. Change this to show. see if this works. Okay, no module name ACE tools. Okay. The reason is because that's run back up here. All right. Right. So we come back here and run this. So there's that. Then let's try to run this down here then. No module name ACE tools. Where are we getting ACE tools? Import ACE tools. Let's just use show. Okay. So again, I'll clear this. So we can also come back up to here. Okay. All right. And come back down to here. On this again. Okay. Then come down to here. And run this. Okay, so that doesn't really look that good, does it? Let's go with the plot. Okay. Well, what we need is we need month and year. All right. So let's don't bother with the table. Okay. All right. Now, what could we do? How about yeah, so let's get rid of month and year there, okay? So that worked. Now we're down to where? No. Shoot. I didn't want to do that, did I? We don't care about months. We don't care about the table at this point. You know, it might be interesting to produce a table, trying to come up with a table that's going to fit easily into the by year and month, okay? See something here. This may not run because we don't want Ace Tools. I'll be right back. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm not sure about the number you're calling back. You can stop them. You can stop the messages there. If I can find, yeah, if you can find the number of it. Yeah, I go in. Yeah, I got the same message. Yeah. No, this if you want to stop, if you want to stop the messages, okay, sounds good. Okay, there's a quick call from my brother. Uh, not to burden you too much with my personal life, but my dad was a World War II vet, and through the VA he got one of them first alert things. Well, he died, and I haven't bothered to call and tell me he died. So we get an error message just saying, "Oh, my, this battery's almost dead. Charge it." So it's like, so I got to call him and actually tell him, "Hey, he's deceased." Okay. Okay, so to keep looking up here for Ace Tools. Well, shoot. Let's just go ahead. Let's do this. So where are we here? So rule number 2, and been at this for how many minutes now? About 35. Not quite as swift as I would like to have us be moving through this stuff. But you never know. This may be it for this evening. Or maybe we'll do, this may be it for this evening, okay? And we'll be creating a separate report for each project also, okay? So we come back over here then. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, the trouble is, we have to come back up here and rerun this every time, all right? All right. So this looks nice here, okay? Now, that's not necessarily very helpful because it's a very long table and it's also got things. But this here is quite helpful, okay? But we'll leave the table there for right now. All right. Okay. Okay. Because I like you folks so much, I'm going to try to bang out one more breakdown of sales. Now we only have one category, that's furniture, okay? So let's see what it does with this. What's the title? Yearly sales by subcategory, okay? Now, it doesn't actually say, how's it to be broken down, okay? Again, because we have to come back up and rerun the same code up here, all right? Which is really annoying because in R we don't have to do that. How come I can't remember from one run to the next where we are? I don't understand that. But anyway, so over here, let's run this now. So here's our total sales by subcategory. What about a year? Let's just make it Now, we could, of course, do something like a line plot for each subcategory, but you know what? Hey, let's just see what happens anyway, okay? Now, I'll probably get rid of the table at some point. Let's just go ahead and come back up here just to make sure we got all this stuff, everything neat up there. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, we could, of course, do a line plot also for that with year. A line plot with each subcategory. But we'll leave it like that for right now. Let's go ahead and save this. Okay. And let's run it once from the top and see what happens, okay? I must say, I'm really pleased with it, with our first effort here tonight, okay? And there's all kinds of bells and whistles we can add to, like, so like the code doesn't actually show and stuff like that. And I'll probably get rid of the tables simply because it's, wouldn't want to show, well, we'll just get rid of the tables for right now, in many cases. Whoa, you just parse the table. Well, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Those tables actually don't look all that bad. That one there is a little long, but they can see some sales there by year. You know what? Let's just take a look at the larger version of that, shall we? And as I said earlier, I will be uploading this to the GitHub repository. The GitHub repository is there's a link to it in the description below. So this doesn't look all that bad, does it? I have to move this above here, of course, but you know, we want to move this table of contents above here. We want to turn all the output from here so we don't actually see anything besides just the tables. That doesn't look too bad. We could probably go with the fourth. So here's that. Create summary tables showing total sales by year and month. There's that table. And there's that. Create a breakdown by subcategory. That looks pretty nice. And here's our table. You know what? That doesn't look that bad, does it? That really doesn't. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say I'm actually pleased with the results so far. But that's going to be it for this evening. Let's go ahead and just, again, be sure to check out the link to the Quarto video below, because the last document you saw, HTML document, was created by Quarto. So be sure to check out that video, which is the link is in the description below, okay?